a friend of me, enter the light. I'm feeling vibes on vibes. I'm a freaking dynamite. I blow your condo life. You know I'm just.
So today it is a get ready with me. I'm on my way going to work, so I'm going to first get ready. And we have topics, when it comes to our get ready with me. So we usually talk about different kinds of topics and getting to learn and getting to experience certain things that we never actually knew about. So today's topic, it is about how to know when to keep your mouth. And keeping your mouth can either make or break someone's life. So guys, when it comes to words, you have to be very, very careful. By the way, I am using this Hydro Skincare from Sobe. It is a 15-day cream and it is gentle. It has vitamin A and E for healthy skin, and it also helps when it comes to pigmentation and pimples, and it also helps to lighten your skin when it comes to dark spots. And when it comes to protecting your face from the sun, it has SPF. So please do get yourself this product. It comes with a night cream that also looks like this, and it comes with the face foam to wash your face. And guys, when you use these things daily, I promise you, you're gonna have the best glowing skin ever. So getting into my makeup products, guys, I put this I put makeup primer in here. So it was my shimmer spray, so I just put it that there's a little left, but my makeup primer is in here. So I'm going to also prime my face. So let's get to the topic. So how can your mouth have an impact to break or make someone's life? So let's start with making someone's life, right? So guys, you guys know that there are a lot of motivational speakers out there. There are people who can lift you up spiritually. There are people who can you can listen to, actually, that can be your role model, people who can actually get to build you up and give you hope, right? And when it comes in terms of that, like, I feel like a lot of people, they either watch people from social media, from your Instagram or your YouTube, and a lot of people, they can really take someone's advice or word. Like, I would just be talking nonsense, not knowing that I made someone's life, and to me it would just be like me talking, and I feel like in terms of that, we have to be careful that we don't also just sell people dreams, but also when we try to encourage people to do certain things when it comes to their life goals or when it comes to life, we also have to speak reality and not actually telling them, okay, you can change your life overnight by simply praying and stuff like that. But I'm not saying prayers is not going to change your life, guys, but you can pray and you can change your life, yes, but you need to also work hard, guys. You need to push and actually make a living. You can't just be relaxed and be like, oh, okay, God is going to take care of the rest because he's there. Yes, we do listen to pastors when they say without God nothing is possible, and you have to keep believing in your prayers. You have to pray and do this and do that. But I believe that you also have to do your side, because at the end of the day, God helps those who helps themselves. So if you're just gonna sit around and not do anything and be like, oh well, I'm waiting for God to do the rest or to do everything, it's not gonna work. So having to encourage people or motivate people, some people also, we have to keep in mind that they are very, very, very sensitive when it comes to giving them advices, because then some of them are in situations that we don't know about, or some of them are experiencing life. So when we motivate people, yeah, it's a good thing, but first listen to people before you can either motivate them or try and change their life, because sometimes it's hard to really understand the person's situation. You can just see from the outside and you be like, this person's lazy, but you don't know really what this person is doing behind closed doors or anything like that. So encouraging someone, yeah, it's a good thing, but you also have to be safe around that, because people around, what can I say, around encouraging people, I'm trying to put this in more sensible way. When you encourage someone, right, you have to know that not all of us are Christians and not all of us are devil worshippers, right? And sometimes we all as human intend to think that everyone believes in the same thing, right? I can encourage you about God, but then you're not really for it. You're not a believer, you're not believing in God, which is okay, because I'm not going to judge you. We are Christ. We don't judge people, we help people, right? So then I would say, like, God is here, whatnot, whatnot. That's why I'm saying you first have to listen to the person, who the person is, sum up the person first before you can give the person advice, and get to know the person first before you can actually motivate someone. So then you find out, okay, oh no, this person is not a Christ. She or he does not believe that there is a savior out there, so they believe in their own things. So sometimes I'm saying, like, when you give someone advice, know that it's also the type of advice you would use. Don't advise someone on something that you wouldn't do. And also be careful not to sell a person dreams when it comes to giving someone advice, and not making the person feel like, okay, 2 years or 10 years from now, if I'm turning to be a believer and pray and read my Bible and do that, my life is going to change. Yes, it might change, because life is unpredictable, right? So, but what I'm trying to say is, when you make someone's life and you try to motivate someone and get that person out of the situation that they are in, try to also be using your own advice, because you can't advise someone to do something or be like, well, you should always read your Bible and you should always pray and you should always fast, but you don't do those things. So that's what I'm saying. Your advices have to be based on experience. And if you have experienced it, and if you haven't experienced it, then don't give the person advice. Let me say, for instance, that my mom passed away, and you haven't experienced a parent, you self haven't experienced your parents passing away or anything like that, then you can't give me advice on how to deal with my pain, because you haven't passed that pain. You understand what I'm saying? So when you try to build someone, and when you try to motivate someone, get someone who has more experience than you. I'm not saying you don't have an experience, but get someone who understands the person and who is in, or who was in, that person's shoes before their life could change. So getting to try and get someone to help that other person does not make you feel like, oh, you can't do it. Yes, you can do it. You did it by helping that person, by getting someone who is more experienced. That's what I'm trying to say. And when you know that your life also were like that, it is a very good thing to train a person, to tell them patience is key, guys. When you give someone advice and when you try and outlift someone, do not, I repeat, do not try and talk bad about them afterwards, after you help them, after you see that they are blossoming. Guys, a lot of people, I'm not saying a lot of them are snakes, but a lot of people tend to change. Okay, let me just quickly do my eyebrows and then I'll come back. Okay, guys, in terms of being jealous when you see the other one is growing, can come off as in like family wise, and then you see like friend wise too. Then you see like your friend that you've been trying to uplift, that you've been trying to motivate, is now getting bigger than you in terms of business, in terms of life, in terms of goals, and now you want to try and break someone. That way we come to breaking someone's life.
Okay guys, going into my products, I'm using these Fit Me concealers that I got from cosmetics, and the other one is Smeg. So I am just highlighting my cheeks and lifting my cheeks up with these products. And then for my foundations, I'm using the Fit Me in shade 225 and the other shade is 250. As you can see there, I'm just popping it into my face and blending all the products very well to give me this nice smooth, moist, glowing skin. If you blend your foundation and your concealers together, and it lifts your cheeks so up that it feels so natural. It feels like even when you don't even get like enough rest or stuff like that, then it can just lift up your cheeks so that it seems like you've been getting those 24 hours rest. Also make sure guys, when you blend in very well so it can look like your own skin, so it doesn't look like you applied any makeup. Make sure you go in there with that sponge and you pap it all around your cheekbones, you pap it all around your face, and you make sure that you lift that face up.
Some of the old songs. For old time's sake. As time goes by.
Now that I'm done blending in my face, I'm going to go in with this product. It is a bronzer and I'm going to go in and shape and contour. It's also like a contour, and I'm going to contour my nose and give it that nice little shape. Honestly, you guys, I love this product because it does the job and it gets the job done perfectly, and I love using it because it gives me that nice beautiful shaped arched nose. And you can get this product at Clicks or you can get it online, and I also like to apply it on my forehead, on my cheeks, and under my chin, so it can give me that nice uplifting snatched face that I want to have. Just so to make everything seem perfect and everything to blend in very well, I also apply lastly the concealer so that it can just blend everything well. And it's the same concealer that I used from the last time when I was doing my face. It's the same concealer. You can get these concealers at Clicks, like I said. And please do keep in mind guys that this video is not sponsored by any of the products that I recommend to you guys. And to give your nose that final touch, make sure you go with a darker concealer so it can bring out the contour and it could bring out the nice shaped arch nose that you want. Okay, guys, I'm going to use this powder from Fit Me, and I'm just gonna go over my eye. So when it comes down to breaking someone, sorry I didn't talk to you all the whole time because I saw that I was running a bit late, so I wanted to finish off my makeup first. When it comes to breaking down someone, when it comes to friendship or family, I feel like a lot of people, they just talk when, especially when they fight, and I feel like you should think before you say something that you're going to regret to each other, because words are just painful, guys. Words are something that's gonna be stuck with you for the rest of your life. Words are something that you're gonna have to live with, and even if like you guys fought like 2-3 years ago, but you'll still remember what that person said about you and how ugly it was. So that's why I'm saying, like, when you fight, think before you say something, because your word or something you're going to say, it's going to either determine whether you're ending someone's life or you breaking them down or you actually making them grow. So you have to be very, very careful, especially like when I say that, you have to think before you say something, because if you're just gonna say something, how are you going to feel if that someone says something? So you always have to think, treat others the way you want to be treated. Don't just say something and don't just talk out of anger to try and hurt someone's feelings. Yes, sometimes we feel so evil and wicked to try and do a revenge, but words are something else, guys. Words are unreplaceable. Words are something that is going to be living with that person for the rest of their life. So mind your mouth and mind what you say to someone when you are angry or when you're just making a joke. Let's for instance say someone is a bit chubby, and then you're going to say, it's not my fault that you eat so much that you are fat, right? And I've had that comment where I was buying something in the store and I was trying to fit it on, and that lady was like, "You are fat." And I'm like, "Girl, now I know you ain't talking to me and I know I ain't fat. So what are you trying to say?" And that hurted me so much. I even told her that I'll come back, of which I didn't, because I was trying to avoid the store and getting away from it. So her saying that, maybe while she wasn't aware of what she was saying, but maybe she was making a joke out of it, I don't know, but that hurted me and I didn't like that. And I just left the store without buying anything, and I was actually going to get to buy something in the store. I'm not going to mention the store's name because I know you guys be coming after people. I know you guys care about me, but whoa, no. No, baby, we're not doing that, right? We always have to be the bigger person. And yeah, I left the store and that was it. I never came back. She asked me if I wanted something else, and I was like, no, I'm okay. I don't think this dress is for me, because I was actually buying a dress, and I was like, I don't think this dress is for me. And she was like, there's a lot of things in the store that we can maybe go through, and I was like, I wasn't interested anyways anymore because of her comment. And I was just like, no, it's okay, thank you. And I left. And maybe she wasn't aware of it. Probably she wasn't aware of it, but I didn't like it, and then I left. So that was it. I've never heard from her. She never heard from me. And that was it, guys. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you have to be very, very, very gentle and careful when it comes to words and how you actually express them to people, because there are people who are sensitive out there. Let's say you'll say something to someone and that person hit the last straw, and then that person commits suicide or it destroys someone's life because of the word you said that you thought it was a joke, and then that person actually had enough and that person went through life and you don't even know it, but you actually making a joke, breaking them down without realizing. To you it's just like a simple joke, this it's not that deep, but to them it's actually deep. Like they have experienced a lot lately, and then you're just making a joke that's gonna break them even further. And then to them, they just decide, ugh, it's the last straw, it's the last, I'm done, you know? So that's what I'm saying. You have to think, and you have to actually be careful when you say certain things to some people, because some people, we're not all the same, and some people are actually sensitive when it comes to certain words, when it comes to certain things. So yeah, guys, that's what I wanted to say. I think I'm going to wear lashes. I am not sure, or should I just put mascara on? Let's see. I think I want an eyeshadow, but something that's gonna be like very, 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 very light um on my skin. See if we can use this. Yeah, we can use this. Yes. So be very, very careful, guys, what you say. Mind your language, mind how you talk to people, mind what you say, because words are permanent, and words can, guys, words. There's something someone said to me, I think when I was young. I took out my teeth, my back teeth, because like usually when you're a child, your teeth comes out, right? And you have to take teeth out. And I couldn't speak because my mouth was swollen, and I had this big sponge in my mouth. And someone in the family member asked me, no, my mom asked me if I was hungry, and that person who was taking us along, I couldn't answer. My mom saw I couldn't answer, so I nodded no. I said no. And then that person was like, ah, leave this dog alone if she doesn't want to say anything, you know. And that, guys, that even hurts me when I'm emotional. That always hurts me, but it made me stronger, and it made me realize, like, you know what, people who are insensitive, people who just say and who just speak their mind without thinking, there's nothing we can do about it. We all different, but you just have to mind what you say to me. And that even today is still hurting me, because when I miss my mom, or when I'm crying, or when I feel emotional, because we all go through certain things in life. Woo, sorry. We all go through certain things in life, and when I'm emotional, because I'm not always happy, but when I'm emotional and I feel pain or something like that, I always remember that person's words, funny enough, and it makes me feel very worse and awful. And I'm like, God, why? Why do I always keep remembering these words? And guys, funny enough, it happened so long ago. I think 10 years ago, 5 years ago, in between there, I was very, very young, guys. And I can still literally remember what the person said to me, you know? So hence why I'm saying, like, when you say something to someone, you have to mind what you say to that person, because that word or that little joke that you think, ah, it's not that deep, it's actually deep. Like, it's actually bad, you know? It's actually deep. So you have to think what you say, and mind your jokes, guys. Mind your jokes, because I feel like, especially when it comes to men, they more like careless of the words when it comes to women, because we are tough, but we're not as strong as you men are. Because some men, they can take jokes and they can make fun of each other and it will be okay, but when you make fun of a woman, that is different. That is a whole nother different experience. That is a whole nother different emotion, a whole nother different feeling, different body, different vibe, you know. Some men are like, oh, you're making a joke of me and my belly, it's fine. But then when you make a joke of someone's belly, when it comes to women, they be feeling some type of way when they go home, or in that moment, or when they cry, that words come back, and then we lose our self-confidence, and because of a stupid joke that you made that you didn't think it would affect, and then it's now affecting the person that you thought, ah, it was just a joke, you know. And sometimes then you find out that a joke destroyed someone's life. Okay guys, my lashes are on. I'm just trying to fix them so they can settle in very nice. I just feel like they're a bit long though. Maybe I'm tripping. Then when it comes down to my lip liner, I am going to use the same thing that I always do, the same lips that I always use. For my lip combo, I like to use my matte lip gloss that I got from Clicks, and then my gray lip gloss that I got from Signature. I don't know if they are still available because I got these lip combos long time ago. Okay guys, I should be getting out the house. It's now almost 2:30 and I'm working at 3 o'clock. Whew. I need to. Oh my gosh, where's these ones? You guys can see how messy my hair is, but I'm going to wear a wig. Because wow, I'm getting my hair braided this week. Yes, I am. On Saturday, I believe. I think on Saturday. So I'm gonna be wearing this lace wig. It's Brazilian. I just need to adjust it properly. Guys, I don't even have my brushes like with me anymore because everything is in Joburg. And now I have to comb it. Ugh. I wish I could brush it. I really wish I could brush it, but it's okay. So guys, yeah, that is it for, look what I was looking for. That is it for this video. Treat people well, give them their flowers while they're still alive. Guys, don't break people by jealousy or hurt people for no reason, Jay. You know, people are very, 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 very sensitive, and especially now that it's a time where you see there's funerals every weekend. there's a funeral. It really shows that people are dying, guys, and you have to appreciate someone while they're still here. And you wouldn't also like to hear that your word broke someone so bad that that person is dead because of you and they're not gonna get their lives back. They have, then you find that they have siblings, they have a family and all that, and you broke them, like you broke them, and they're never gonna come back just because you were petty or anything, like just because you were jealous or something, So don't break people, build people, and encourage them to become better versions of themselves. Be there for them. I'm not saying you have to play God, but try and appreciate people as often and as more as you can. Try to build up someone's life, someone's future. Try to just be there for someone. Not financially as well, because some people really need the financial help, but not only that, but emotionally, physically. Keep checking on the person. Are you okay? How you doing? Do you want to talk? Like, are you coping? Tell them you love them, tell them you miss them. I'm not saying you should lie to them, but if you do, then tell them, and don't tell them when they're dead, because it won't be a point. There's no point in telling me when I'm laying there in my coffin. Why didn't you tell me when I was alive? So yeah, guys, this is the end of the video. I'm gonna show you guys what I'm going to wear. I hope you guys liked it. Please do subscribe to my channel. Comment down below which other videos you guys would like to see next. Please share this video to someone else who might be interested in the Boo Squad, in the Boo family, and let's just be the best version of ourselves on this channel. And I'll see you guys on my next video. Love you guys. Peace.